All right, so we're just gonna go down the line here. Grab this one, squeeze it, pull it off. Right here. Take off your wires. You're gonna use your 10 millimeter and you're gonna remove the mounting bolt right here. Should want to lift up here. There we go. Just has this little thing on there. We're gonna do the same to the others. There we are, all three are out. So what you want to do next is just make sure you blow a little bit of air inside your spark plug holes. And that's why. Last thing you want is any of that crud getting inside. I'll do the other ones after. Use your 5/8 spark plug socket with an extension in your ratchet. Remove your spark plug. Okay. Pretty great. There's our spark plug. So here's our original plug, and here's our quality TRQ plug. After you check to make sure that your spark plug gap is set to spec, you're ready to install. Carefully put this down inside the tube. So now we're going to torque this down to 20 foot-pounds. There it is. We're going to do the same to the other two down the line. Okay, so if you come over on the passenger side, you can see you have your spark plug wires, right? They lead right down in here. Super easy, coming from the side of the vehicle. But for the purpose of this video, and to make it so you can see what I'm doing, I'm just gonna take off this air intake right here. It's gonna be very simple. You don't need to do that though, to do what you need to do over here. Grab your wire, give it a little tug. It should pop up fairly easily. Pull that out of the way. We're going to blow some air in here, just like we did the other side. Feels good. There's our spark plug. We've got our new spark plug. Down in there. Very carefully. We're going to torque that down. Okay, so let's torque these down to 20 foot-pounds. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to take our new quality TRQ coil here. I'm just going to put a little bit of silicone paste right on that bottom area. We're going to put it right into the spark plug hole here. Slide it down. We're going to do the same for all the rest of the three over here. Push that down. Just see about snugging these up. All right, we'll torque those down to manufacturer specifications. All right, so let's torque these down to 8.8 foot-pounds. Okay, all three of these are torqued. We're gonna connect in the electrical connectors. Listen for that beautiful click noise. Give them a tug. All right, let's start replacing some wires. Okay, so you might notice that you have some numbers on your spark plug wires here, if yours are original like these, and it says 3 and 6 on this particular one. That's for its corresponding cylinders. So you know that this goes from coil over on coil 3 or cylinder 3 all the way over to cylinder 6. And then as you move along, you've got 1 and 4 and then 2 and 5 on this one. So you've got 1, 3, 5 and then 2, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that, okay? So as we're connecting these wires, we want to try to do them one at a time. That's going to make it easiest for us. You're going to need a small pocket screwdriver because there's a little plastic doohickey here. You just got to get under it, lift it, pull it. You should want to open up, which it did. Beautiful. I'm going to take one wire at a time, just like I said. Okay, so we've got our first wire here. This one's for the 3 and 6. It's the longest wire. So we're going to grab our new wires and we're going to find which one's the longest wire out of those. Go like this. Okay, I've got the longest wire right here. So this is the one that I'm going to use for 3 and 6. I'm going to use a little bit of silicone paste on it. That's going to help it out. This is going to help moisture stay out of there, and it's also going to help make it so the rubbers can slide on and off easier down the line. So this, remember, it goes all the way over here. It comes into this hole right there. And then it comes down around here. This one, the farthest one back, cylinder 6. Push it down. You want to make sure it's down as far as it can go. Make sure that's inside the little area where it's going to stay. Let's move along. Grab our next one. This one says it's for cylinders 1 and 4. So we're going to go from cylinder 1, which is the front one on the driver's side, to cylinder 4, which would be the center one on the passenger side. This is going to go through under here. Then I'm going to put it into cylinder 4 hole over here. Should go on good. Give it a little tug, make sure it's clipped in. This one says it's for cylinders 2 and 5. Slide it into the cylinder over here. Make sure it goes all the way down. All right, so we got our little clip here. You want to make sure that you use this. It's very important. Just slide those into there. That's going to hold them so they don't move around too much on you. They'll be nice and secured. All right. Let's start plugging these in. Okay, so the order that these wires are going to go into, in case you forgot, cylinder 2, the wire goes over to cylinder 5. From cylinder 1, goes to cylinder 4. From cylinder 3, goes to cylinder 6. All right, so let's get these connected. Here we go. All right, so we have our wires ran. They're hanging out in here. They're nice and secure. We don't have to worry about them shaking around. We're going to reconnect this. Assuming you took it off. Like I said, you didn't have to take it off, so I took it off for camera purposes. So click it in, flick the lock, give it a tug. This feels good. All right, let's start it up. Okay, so let's start it up. We're gonna feel for a misfire, and we're also gonna pay attention for a check engine light. Oh yeah, perfect.